All right, update here on the 2144 Baron. Things are going pretty well. Got a few issues here and there. Got some rot spots in the main vine that I have successfully, as of right now, dried up. 3 of them, and they're all bone rock hard, so that's good. Secondaries here are coming down. I removed the shade cloth on plus parts of the plants here and here. I feel like we need to get more sun to those parts, and also because if you have shade cloth on, especially in the south, I've noticed the first part of your plant that will get powdery mildew is the part under the shade cloth every single time. I mean, almost like a perfect square, perfect powdery mildew it'll be under the shade cloth. So get that UV to it a little bit. I'm gonna keep an eye on, make sure they don't start wilting or something today, because it's gonna be kind of hot. Secondaries, we've slowed down quite a bit. We're kind of a lighter color here, as you see. I have pumped and pumped and pumped the nitrogen to it, and I'll keep doing it. I'm just not gonna do much more. I'm gonna keep giving it to it, just not gonna keep increasing it over. So I'm fixing the dead end. I've already dead ended most of those over there, and these are about 2 or 3 days away from being dead ended, and we're gonna call it good. And we're gonna grow this baby. So the 2144 Baron, she's doing pretty well. She is 36 days old today. We're right around, I'll tell you the circumference, we're 13 feet around this morning. So just a smidge over. So that's a really nice pumpkin there. Couple issues. Front looks great. I got some issues on the skin of the pumpkin, however. Maybe y'all can tell me what this is. It's popping up all over it here. So it feels fine. Some spots were a little bit of ooze, but cleaned them off and they're fine. But it's starting to pop up on the skin, mainly on this side. And then a few dots here on top. And then this side actually looks really well. So I don't know what's happening over there, but maybe a few right here. So don't know what that is, but the pumpkin's doing pretty well. Growing right around the 40 mark. We're bouncing back and forth between the 40s, high 30s, 40s, high 30s, somewhere in there. So about every day, measuring wise, and I measure every day, so that's me. We're long pumpkin. She's doing pretty well. Only one big problem here is I got this, and I've been doctoring it and helping it, but there you go. Now, it does not go, it's barely a ½ an inch deep. It does not go into the cavity of the stem or anything else, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Got a smaller one there. That one hasn't moved in several days. This one has slightly grown over the last few days, so, but it is dry. No oozing, nothing like that. The fan is on it 24/7, so we will see what happens with that. You know, always scary when that happens. I only had it happen on one of the pumpkin, and it wasn't a big deal, but yeah. Here's the rest of the plant. Main vine is healthy up until you get to where those stools and fans are at. Like I said, I had some issues there. Scraped them out with toothbrush, alcohol, a little bit of sulfur, and everything seems to be good. And of course, a fan 24 hours a day. The plant over here, we had a windstorm the other day. Plant fared pretty well. I did lose some leaves. You'll see some knocked down in the canopy and stuff here. I'm gonna have to get in there later and get those out, because they'll collect water and start rotting out the secondaries, of course, but leave them a few more days. We're kind of wet right now, but overall the plant's looking pretty well. We've pretty much filled in our 1,000 square feet, 900 to 1,000 square feet. Again, we're never going to fill in this area right here. I'm going to leave it alone. But there you go, the 2144 Baron, selfed with a 2144 Baron too. So, but if anybody got anything with the spots, help me out. I thought about maybe taking some alcohol on a pad and cleaning the surface of it, but again, I don't want to hurt it. So yeah, whatever you guys think there. Not a lot of shoulders, but pretty nice front on this girl. So, but there she is. And for reference, that's a 5 foot wide piece of mill fabric. So we're, 10 inches away on this side and 10 inches away on that side, and doing well. So 13 feet around today. All right, there's the plant. Keep her shaded, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to keep watering, keep giving her the potassium, boron this time of year. I'm going to give her some triple, it's like a 19, 13, 24 or something like that. It's like a special, like a master's blend form I put into the tank here pretty soon, and feed them that, quite a bit of that actually, in this next 400-gallon feeding I'm going to do the next 2 days. I'll split it into 2 days. So doing well. Quick update on 1707. Not going to show you the 1707. She grew 22 pounds last night. uglier than ever. She just broke the 300-pound mark at 34 days old. I think is what she is, 33, 34. And I have several, I think I've got a total of actually 6 pumpkins set on it. I let them all go. Bees did some, I did some. Some are looking okay, some of them are not looking okay. One in particular might be the one, we'll find out. But once I get it set, get it growing, get it set up, I'll show it to you. I'm not gonna do it till then. It may not happen. So we'll see what happens. Guys, just keep them going. It's gonna be really hot. I've seen like 3 days here in the next 5 or 6. There'll be 96, 96, and 96 with temperatures well into like almost 105 to 110. So, hey, you never know, this could be it. So, hope everybody's doing well. Keep them growing, and some of them grow out.